Alright, hey, what's up everybody? How's it going? Now this is one of my all-time favorite games. Before it was Batman Arkham City, but Arkham Knight has much better graphics. And it's for, well, PlayStation 4 and Xbox. Now this first part, I think this first part was a big issue with the music because there is a song, a famous song, in the beginning. You know, when the Joker's being obviously taken care of after he dies in Batman Arkham City. So he's being put in the cremation machine here, and I don't know which song it is. I'd have to look that one up, but I think that was the biggest issue, is people were getting that copyright strike because of that song. So, and I think YouTube has really cracked down on their gaming videos in the gaming community about background music. I mean, it's unfortunate that it has to come down to that, but because people that play these games, they make these companies, the game developers, a lot of money because these games are getting out there to people who don't know about them. So, and now we take care of the Joker. So, in this game, you will be not going against the Joker. If anybody has not played this game, you will be going against the Scarecrow.
This is how it happened. This is how the Batman died.
And I want to say one thing too, that this game can be pretty dark. Now, I have not cussed in my videos recently. I will not start now.
9 months ago, Joker was cremated. I pressed the button and
Even though
burnt
there's
the evil
cussing in the game,
myself. And then we waited. Gotham braced itself for the inevitable power struggle. But it didn't come. Crime actually fell. Deep down, I knew war was coming. I was just waiting for someone to pull the trigger.
And let me tell you, when and if they make a new Batman, I mean, whether it's Batman Arkham, whatever, those, if they're saving it for PlayStation 5, Xbox One X2, or whatever it's going to be called, epic. Okay, epic. I mean, this game already has some of the best graphics, especially the rain. The rain, the way it pulls on the ground, and yeah, it's pretty great.
No problem. Oh, thanks, honey. So, what'll it be? Your usual?
Sure.
Okay, chicken salad with no dressing.
No, you know what? Make it waffles. With a side of bacon. Don't tell my wife.
Whatever you say, officer. Oh, and if you want some more coffee, just shout.
Missing Henry Adams.
Next service, waffles with bacon on the side.
So like I said, really good graphics in this.
Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt your dinner, Officer Owens.
Now I
There's
will
a guy
warn you,
smoking over there in the corner booth.
this first scene is kind of graphic. Not blood and anything wise, but it is kind of disturbing because this is a very dark game, a lot darker than the last one. Bald Batman there.
Idiot. One guy has 75,000. Oh man, he spent it all. All of it? Oh yeah, classic.
Excuse me, sir. There's no smoking in here.
Man, the first time I played this game, that actually made me jump. That is creepy. I'm not going to shoot anybody because that's just not nice. Even if we are losing. Now, I do like the way they did the Scarecrow in this game.
This demonstration used
He looks
just
pretty
5
awesome.
ounces of my latest toxin. Tomorrow, this will seem like child's play. Gotham, this is your only warning.
Next bus!
Scarecrow's threat worked.
Of course.
Yesterday, there were 6.3 million people in Gotham City. Today, not so many.
Now, like I said,
The only people left on the streets are the sort that enjoy the chaos.
Gotham's finest.
Scum. Criminals. And worse. Not enough good people left to stop them.
anyway, like I said, if they do another game and it's on PlayStation 5, it is going to look unreal. I mean, it's going to look real.
It took just 24
Insane.
hours for us to lose control of the
Fingers
city.
crossed, too.
Tonight, Gotham's relying on one man to save us all.
I gotta say, aside from Kingdom Hearts, this is probably my favorite game series ever. I mean, because I'm not into Call of Duty and stuff like that, but you give me a game like this, and man, it looks so great. Alright, so this is where we started. Now, unlike Arkham City, the actual city of Gotham is huge. Absolutely huge. And I think, yeah, that would be Arkham City right over there. I do believe, I think. Anyway, we have to go meet up with Commissioner Gordon.
Man, I can't believe how quick they got everyone out of the city. We should make this a regular thing. No way I'm joining with Scarecrow. I like working
Yeah,
for
that's another
Two-Face.
thing too in this game. You will
Now's the
have the
time
different
anyway.
factions, the different big crime bosses, Penguin, Two-Face, and all their men running around the
I'm
city.
just glad you made it out okay. Sorry, I've got to go. Stay safe, Barbara. You still know how to make an entrance.
How's the evacuation going?
Last bus crossed the city limits an hour ago. I'm just glad my little girl got out when she did. Now the real work begins.
Any lead on Scarecrow?
We were tracking an unknown military vehicle speeding through Chinatown. It's the only lead we've had all night, but they gave us the slip. With the evacuation, I just don't have the manpower left in the city.
If you find it, tell your men not to engage. I'll deal with it.
Do you really think Scarecrow's crazy enough to detonate a chemical weapon in Gotham?
I won't let that happen, Jim. In case you need to reach me, it's going to be a long night.
20.
All units, we've got a 1033 in Sector 2. Missing patrol car. Unit 247. Suspected officer down.
Hey,
What a jerk. What a jerk.
Every
Just runs off.
time.
Doesn't say goodbye.
Oracle, I need the location of Unit 247.
Already working on it. How's my dad doing?
He's holding up.
Somehow, he always does. Okay, I'm sending through the squad car's location. Be careful. It's not
I'm
looking
Batman.
good out there.
Yeah. Alright, so to start off, obviously in the other games you had to play through the story and you would get different gadgets. Right now, the grapple booster, I think, grapple boost, whatever, from the second game, Arkham City, we don't have a very good version of that. Now, I don't know if you can tell. Do you hear that opera music?
No, please.
That is one of the side missions. That's a pretty crazy side mission too. You find bodies all over the city with imperfections someone tried to fix, apparently. Alright. Now, the combat in this game is different, but to me, not much different than Arkham City. But one thing I do enjoy is the Xbox One controller, because it's a lot bigger than my PlayStation controller and it feels just a lot better. That's kind of why I switched, if anyone's wondering. Alright, now we have to help the officer up.
You're safe.
Thanks, Batman. I thought they were gonna kill me.
And you know, you start to wonder if it's really skill or luck that keeps Batman alive.
We don't stand a chance.
Because if that was me...
Stay here. I'll send someone to pick you up.
What are you doing?
I think this is the best part of this game right here.
We're done for, aren't we?
Oracle, I need to track that military vehicle.
A squad car has picked up the pursuit. I'm relaying its location now.
Call off your men here.
Alright, so the Batmobile, now this thing is crazy. And it's not just a Batmobile either. It can turn into a freaking tank. That is crazy.
What the? They just fired an RPG at us! Who the hell are these guys?
5-6, pull back down. That's an order. Let Batman deal with this.
5-6 has taken a direct hit from an RPG. They're gone, sir.
Tim, please, Batman, you've got to stop them.
Now you
Don't worry, Tim. He's mine.
I don't know if you can do it while you're driving. Yeah, you can actually, you have boosts so you can dodge from right to left with help in this situation.
This is Guardian 1. Tracking successor, Gotham North.
Got him.
Suspect vehicle is in Chinatown. Batman's in pursuit.
That takes care of the vehicle. I need to interrogate the driver and find out what he knows.
Alright. So let's go get this evildoer and interrogate.
If you lay a finger on me!
Now these guys in these cars, they're not part of any of the regular villains' crew.
Where's Scarecrow?
Go to hell!
Some of them are actually part of the new bad guy in this game.
Where is he?
I got nothing to say to you, Batman.
Talk, or I'll crush every bone in your body.
Okay. He's working out of a penthouse in Chinatown. I swear that's all I know.
If you're lying, I'll break the other one.
The other one? Ah!
I want to be that guy. If you're lying, I'll break the other one. Wait, what? Crack.
Oracle, check the chemical analysis I've just uploaded.
Sure. Is this what I think it is?
Scarecrow's new toxin. An uncontaminated sample.
You're not kidding. I'll prepare a full chemical breakdown on the back computer. What are you going to do?
Scarecrow's got a safe house nearby. I'm going to pay him a visit.
Let's hope this is the break we've been
I
waiting
hope so.
for.
Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm a bit of a nerd, so Barbara Gordon, Batgirl. And in this game, you also get to find out how she got paralyzed. All part of her backstory.
This is the place. I should check the penthouse on the top floor.
Go back. There we go. All right.
Remind me to hit a toy shop before we leave. Told my kid I was gonna buy him a present.
Let's get up there. Batman, come on. Now, I say this is my favorite game, probably top 3, but it's been a while since I've played it, so...
Oh, don't worry. You'll get what's coming to you when we're good and ready. Why do we have to wait? We could give her a dose now.
I can't say I'm surprised.
Uh-oh. Guy has a gun.
You should really review your security.
Oh, jerk. You don't hit Batman. Batman hits you. Drop the gun again.
I've seen trees with
Oh, I
faster
was about to
reflexes.
say, who the heck is talking?
Something tells me this wasn't part of the plan. Well, that's made things a little more interesting.
Sir, it's Batman. He's here.
Were you expecting to find me, Batman?
You suck.
I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Take a look at the chamber. I want you to know the fear that is coming.
Listen up, Bat Freak. We're walking out of here, nice and slow. You try anything stupid, I'll blow her brains out.
Charming. But only one of us is getting out of this cell.
No! No! No!
So if you couldn't already tell, that was the fear gas pumping into that.
Nothing like a
chamber.
little natural immunity.
And it doesn't affect Poison Ivy because she's going to play a big part in this game as far as the Scarecrow toxin goes. So,
What are you doing here?
Why did Scarecrow lock you up?
No hello?
Tell me.
And what if I don't want to?
Then I burn every plant in Gotham.
It started with a meeting.
What meeting?
Everyone was there. Penguin, Two-Face, Riddler, even poor Harley. Scarecrow said he had a plan. That together we could take you out, and Gotham would be ours.
Over my dead body.
I believe that was the idea. I told him that I wasn't interested in his pathetic human games. And when I came to, I was locked up in that room. It's such a shame that his vile toxin has no effect on me. Nature always wins. Will he ever learn?
We learn. Trust me, we learn. See?
You're coming with me.
You only had to ask. What's wrong?
got the target, sir. He's cornered. Don't move.
Are you sure it's him?
This guy right
Confirmed, it's
here.
Batman.
Sir, that tank they have backing them up is unmanned.
Good.
Right. So the Batmobile, pretty cool. It has a remote for it. There. That Batman doesn't even need to be in it to control it.
60mm cannon operational.
So cool.
Riot suppressor engaged. Batman, I've spotted 6 more unmanned tanks moving to Chinatown. They'll be there any second.
Now this thing's pretty cool because it has a Vulcan gun and then of course the 16mm. Now, just like the other games, you can upgrade all of this gear to either have more ammo, more power, or maybe something that has more non-duration period. And I think it'll give that option here a little bit. I don't think we're quite at that point yet. Alright, and then you also have homing missiles. So whenever you connect with your 16mm cannon, you will have gauges that fill up that you can use crowd control, basically. Comes in handy later.
We need to leave.
The master of understatement as ever.
I like how he, throughout the game, he just
I need to know where those
in his
tanks are
trunk.
coming from.
I'm tracking several transport helicopters moving into the city. There are more on the way.
Activate the Batmobile weapon diagnostics. It's time to go to war.
Scarecrow ain't going through with it. He's all talk.
Alright, so right now we have to go through these diagnostics. Kind of just a tutorial for the Batmobile and how to control it, weapons and everything. I don't think you can skip this, I'm not sure.
Weapon energy system diagnostic test online. Stage 1. Destroy targets to
But
charge
there's
up
no
weapon
harm
energy
in
and
doing it
activate
every
missile
time.
barrage.
I enjoy the game, so I do it.
Missile barrage level 1 ready. Diagnostic stage complete. Stage 2. Charge the missile barrage to level 2 to destroy up to 4 targets at once.
Now, until you get a certain upgrade for the Batmobile, there is the weakest part of these tanks are the top turret. The base is a lot more armored, so it's going to take, 2 shots. So whenever you're first starting out, aim for the turret. It's usually one shot and the turret destroys the whole thing. There is an upgrade later on where you can use your Vulcan gun to hit the turret and blow it up that way.
Diagnostic stage complete. Stage 3. Taking damage depletes weapon energy. Charge up missile barrage to level 2 and destroy 4 active targets to complete diagnostic test.
Now they finally start shooting back. Remember what I said? Well, at least on the Xbox controller, it's A that will give you the little boost to kind of dodge, I guess you could say, the tank's weapons.
Missile barrage level 2 ready. Diagnostic test complete.
And done.
Simulation complete. Batman, I'm seeing a transport deploying more
that's
tanks
the
at
only
Vanessa
one you have
Studios.
to do right
I've
there,
warned
so.
GCPD to pull their men off the streets.
I'm heading there now.
Come in, all units. This is Commissioner Gordon. We have numerous hostile tanks deployed across the city. Gotham is under attack. I want everyone off the streets and back to GCPD. We're not equipped to deal with what's out there. Thank God there's someone who is.
I don't like it when it's so far away from the Batmobile. It kind of feels like awkward. And here's a bunch of tanks. And these are all drone tanks. So, don't feel bad blowing them up. Missed it by that much.
Jim, tell your men they can resume their patrols. The tanks have been dealt with.
Thank God. Let's hope they were the last.
Don't count on it. I need the isolation chamber prepped at the GCPD lockup. I'm bringing in Ivy.
Alright, now we gotta take Poison Ivy and put her in a cell. So,
Control, this is Falcon 4. We've got eyes on that body. Forensics found on Merchant Bridge. Over.
yeah, so, this is an extremely big city. There's a lot of area that is not open and available to you right away. There's about 3 sections of the whole city, parts of the islands that are closed off by the Arkham Knight's militia, and there's big bridges that you have to lower down in order to get across, and certain things you have to upgrade to your Batmobile before you go across.
You kidding me? I thought we were under attack.
Any progress with the fear toxin analysis?
Who taught you to drive?
Scarecrow's gonna break you, Batman.
Honestly, why do you even bother with these meat sacks?
Civil unrest? There's a war on the streets. We don't have the manpower or the equipment.
Well, look who it is.
Ivy. Well, that's one less thing to worry about.
Is the isolation chamber ready?
Glad you're putting it to good use.
Oh good, another cell.
Apparently this is a special
You feel
Wayne
safer
Tech
now that I'm all locked up?
jail cell for Poison Ivy. Guess because of her powers. Now, anyway.
And the scum out there on the streets will
So
do everything
fellas,
in their power to
you-
make sure it stays that way.
You started with
Now,
that
you
one?
all had your chance to evacuate. You all made your
What a
choices.
bunch of jerks.
You have my word that each and every one of you will be commended when this is over.
So yeah, whenever you take down any of the big boss guys like Two-Face, Penguin, any of the others, we'll bring them here, put them in this jail cell right here.
As we speak.
Screw you. Bureaucrats. We're on our own.
We can handle it, Jim. What's the latest?
We've got incidents cropping up all over the city. Cash, give us a rundown.
All right, let's see. First up, we've lost contact with the fire crew from
Now,
Station
these are
17.
side missions, so
we've got their last known
these are
coordinates, but they're not
nothing
going
you
to
have to
survive
do
out
right
there on
away.
their own for long.
This stuff you'll just
Then there's
find
this.
and do
It's a
through
strange
the course of the game.
Body turned up. We didn't have long to look before the evacuation, but the forensics boys seemed freaked out. Real nasty. Also, we've had several sightings of the Riddler creeping around the train yard. Knowing that guy,
The Riddler,
he's
that's
gotta be up to no
that's a
good.
serious part of the side mission.
Look, I know you're busy, but anything you can do to help is going to save lives.
Don't worry, Jim. I have someone working a lead on Scarecrow. I'll see what I can do.
Good to hear. I've got a skeleton crew searching Gotham South and West.
All right, and it shows you any and all available side missions here. Any side missions that currently you can do at the moment will have the red exclamation marks beside them, like that. But whenever you hover over it, it'll go away. So, which one? Let's, you know what? Let's do the Riddler.
I'm going after Riddler.
So I don't want to make these videos too long, but it's been about 35 minutes, so I think I'll do this and then probably in the video here, part 1 and then part 2 will be soon, hopefully. Soon. I'll work real hard on trying to maybe get 2, maybe 3 out per week. Right now.
Good evening, Mr. Wayne. I hope the car is performing to your high expectations.
Actually, let's just take out that load-bearing column there and
Say something like that.
bring this whole place down.
And I'll bring the afterburner function
Oh
online.
man.
Thanks, Lucius. It was good of you to stay behind.
You want to thank me, Mr. Wayne? Just try not to hurtle off the road.
Afterburner.
I should have some more upgrades ready
So
soon.
you see that big jet engine afterburner on the back of the car?
Remnants of Gotham, I have messages for you all. To the vandals who stayed behind to pick the still warm flesh from Gotham's bones. Have your fun. You are under my protection. To the cowards quaking behind the police department's walls, you will not be spared. And to Batman, I have already won. Emptied your city with a vial of toxin and a few threatening words. That's how little the safety you provided was worth. And when the dawn comes, when Gotham lies in ruin and I turn my gaze to the world beyond, the legend of the Batman will be worth nothing at all.
No, they ran because of your scary face, dude. Alright. So the Riddler is a little different than what he was in Arkham City. And you will have things to do that involve the Batmobile.
Why, hello there, Detective. Yes, it's me, your most feared nemesis, the Riddler. Congratulations are in order, for you have arrived early for the next generation of my riddles. I'm afraid the full particulars of my plan will have to remain unannounced for the time being, but I see no harm in rewarding the harmless little glimmer of initiative you have shown with a sneak peek, a preview, if you will, of the kind of conundrum I have in store.
Now, some of them are puzzles, and some of them are not. And some of them are kind of what's to be expected with a car. So I'm pretty sure you can guess what that's going to be.
Well then, Detective, it begins. You are staring, with stupefied incomprehension, at a mechanism I have calibrated to respond to an extremely precise radar pulse. In a moment, I will give you the decrypted code, Dark Knight. Oh, but first, I think we should run through the ground rules for tonight's festivities. Rule the first. What? How did you solve tonight's very first riddle? Well done. Well done.
So this is going to be a race. Now,
welcome to my
these are
racetrack,
fun
detective.
up
You
to a
must
certain
complete
point,
3 circuits of this
and then it
gauntlet,
gets
finishing each before the time limit expires.
the rage meter starts to go up.
Come now, detective. Let's put that grotesque ego-mobile to the test. Be
Alright,
ready,
so all you have to
Dark
do
Knight.
when you're racing, you press B or circle on your PlayStation controller to activate these doors and also platforms.
Tick-tock, detective. Tick-tock.
Now, the races in the beginning are pretty simple, pretty easy. Screw up like I'm doing.
Can that ramshackle motor handle this?
Okay. Now, when you're on a wall, do not hit it. Try your best not to hit anything. Because you will go straight down. Uh-oh. Oh, that was almost bad.
Faster, Dark Knight, faster! Can those flickering, faltering synapses keep up with my automatically adjusting course?
I'm disabling the afterburner's failsafe. I need the extra speed.
I'm shocked, Dark Knight. Is that really as fast as it goes?
Now, you can use your afterburners if you want. Me, I like to play it safe. Now, right here, you do want to use that afterburner because you need that extra speed to jump that gap.
Once more!
Crap. I hit the button twice.
Now pay attention, detective. Go left.
Uh-oh. Up over. Nope, not too much.
Oh, detective, what's that I hear? Is it time's winged chariot hurrying near?
Yeah, so you can drive on the ceiling too. That's cool. Uh-oh.
You're close, detective. Don't fumble now. Don't fumble now.
I swear I almost lost it like 2 or 3 times on the first race, but you know what? It's okay.
Congratulations, detective. You have defeated me. Seriously, Dark Knight, I'm stunned, humiliated, utterly bested. Time I gave up, I think. Why don't you head on your way?
This guy gets kind of annoying anyway, so...
Did you really believe that a challenge designed by me, the Riddler, would be quite so easy?
Yes.
Oh, Dark
Yes, I did.
Knight. You sweet, naive sentinel. Of course it wouldn't. Still, thanks to your unrelenting desire to showboat, I now have several hundred terabytes worth of performance data relating to that latest model of rocket-powered hearse you're driving. Naturally, I shall be using this data to calibrate further challenges and trials. I'll see you soon, detective. There's a lot more to come.
So yeah, it's I think, if I remember right, it is a race every other Riddler challenge. So the next one will be a puzzle involving the Batmobile, and then a race, and then a puzzle, and then a race, and then I'm trying to think of how many races there are. But there's one race after a while that I get stuck on every time. And it takes me a couple days because I have to take a couple days to cool off because of it. It's rough. Yeah. I like a certain view for this when I'm driving at least the Batmobile. Alright.
Thing will flatten us. Move! I'm going!
Yeah, this thing is a tank, man. Alright. So we're here. Alright, so now we gotta meet up with the Oracle.
Yeah, I fought Batman once.
At the Bat Tower.
But the way I see it, lightning ain't gonna strike the same place
Okay,
twice.
let's not do that. Alright, here we go. The secret entrance. Oh, right. Okay, so the button over here, you press this to
Identity confirmed.
access your Bat computer. All right.
Do I come in the Batcave, start messing with all your stuff?
You've managed to reduce the compound to its core elements.
But there's nothing in there that we can trace.
What if we'd been looking at this the wrong way? Instead of searching for the toxin, what if we focus on the manufacturing process?
Why didn't I see this? The reaction emits a unique radiation spike.
Because you're not Batman.
Run a scan of the city for this energy signature. It'll show where Scarecrow is creating a sphere toxin.
It'll take a few hours to bring the satellites into position.
We don't have enough time. I'll repurpose the antenna at the movie studios.
Bruce, I spoke to Dad. I hate lying to him. He'd kill me if he knew I was still in the city. He still blames himself for this.
We'll stop Scarecrow.
Absolutely. All right. I can't wait till we get the new Batsuit. And that is coming very, very soon. All right. So we go back up the top.
Jim, we've got a way to find out where Crane's working from.
Thank God. What can I do?
Get your men ready. Soon as we've got a location, I'll let you know.
All right.
And he's making a chemical, so there's only one place in the city that could be. For those of you who know much about Gotham City, that is. Alright. So now, before we head over here, if we look down here, and if you hear that, you hear opera music. So if you're flying around, running around, I think even in the Bat car, you can hear opera music. That is actually this side mission right here. Okay, the perfect crime. Now there's going to be bodies strung up all over the city that you have to scan.
Alfred, I found a mutilated body, but this isn't the one Cash told me about. I'm going to try and establish a cause of death.
In order to trace it back to the killer. So, and then this is actually pretty cool too. So, because you do a body scan and then a deep tissue scan and then a scan of their skeletal
Blood
structure.
tests reveal the cause of death was an overdose of painkillers leading to cardiac arrest. Also, the victim's fingerprints have been burned off with acid.
A rather unsavory demise.
That's not all. It's as though the subject's DNA has been corrupted somehow. There's insufficient information for me to cross-reference the database. I'll have to use the deep tissue scanner to analyze the body for distinguishing features and determine the victim's identity.
Right you are, sir.
To narrow down who exactly this person is. Alright, so all you do here is you're going to search for highlighted areas, like this right here. And then you hold
Scar
A.
tissue on the upper arm. I recognize the pattern.
To scan.
20 years ago, this was a badge of honor among inmates at Blackgate Penitentiary. A small group of racketeers known as the Bloodhaven Six.
Alright, so then we'll change scan level and look for any more highlighted areas. And there's one right there.
Remnants of a pacemaker fitted through the right ventricle. If I cross-reference the manufacturer with the pacing method, it will help to narrow the search.
Okay, and one more level. Let's see. Here we go.
Clear signs of bone deformation on the victim's knee. Joint line sclerosis points to juvenile arthritis.
And we have our
rare
person.
and debilitating condition. Alfred, I've ID'd the victim as Franklin Accardo.
His records are a litany of drug-related offenses, sir. In and out of prison from an early age. He was serving a 20-year sentence at Blackgate before being released early on grounds of ill health due to a heart condition. He moved to Little Rock, Arkansas, which is where he was reported missing.
What's unusual is that they didn't go missing in Gotham. They were brought here and killed. Why? We need to track down whoever did this.
Might I suggest keeping an ear out for any more of that ghastly opera music? It sounds ominously like a calling card.
Right, so it gives you the hint about the opera music. And there's really not very many of these for this side mission, but they are on the other two islands, so you can't have access to those until later on in the game. So completing this one right away, it's not an option, which is good. It's you don't want to finish everything too fast. All right, buddy, come on. Like I said, I can't wait till we get the new suit. The grapple boost on this is not that great. I guess I could drive the car. But
Wait till you see what Scarecrow's got planned for
we'll
the
do it this
night.
way.
Won't be disappointed.
Alright. But we will need the car for this part, so. Alright. All we're doing here is using the antenna to find a high level radiation signal, which is going to be where the Scarecrow
Damaged. I need to bypass it and power the antenna
is
directly.
making his fear toxin.
Hello again, Mr. Wayne. How can I help you this time?
Is the power winch ready for deployment?
It's 100% functional, though no guarantees if you're intending to pull that car of yours up the side of a building.
Yep.
You read my mind.
It's in the job description, Mr. Wayne. Batwing's on its way.
He's a pretty cool guy. Alright. So, we have to go meet the Batwing and install the power winch.
You left me to die in the asylum, but I will show you no such mercy.
So I'm trying to remember, and this may be one of my favorite games, but it's been a while. So okay, there we go. Trying to figure out which button it was to call the Batmobile. Alright, so let's get to the top. Alright. Man, I wonder how much just one of these costs. I mean, Bruce Wayne is like, he's not even a millionaire, he's a billionaire. $100 million bat car or something. 500 million. Okay, so we got the power winch.
I'll improvise.
The winch needs a secure anchor point to function. Once it's attached, just hit reverse. And please be careful with the car, Mr. Wayne. She's one of a kind.
Maybe. Alright, so the power winch is something you'll use quite a bit, actually. Alright, we're going to need to get a running start for this. Now, you can do the, I don't know what it's called, power slide. Is that what it's called, power slide? Well, the right trigger button and X, or square for the PlayStation users. You just let go of square X and hit the afterburner. And we barely made that. Pull this up and make ourselves a ramp. I don't think you have to get as much of a running start with this one. I don't want to overshoot it. And the best thing to do right here is to use your battle mode, just so you can maneuver a lot easier, because it gets very tight. Alright, so before you go too far right here, don't go all the way off the end and fire your power winch, and now fall right off. Go right up the side of the building. So all the tech that Batman has versus Iron Man, in just one Iron Man suit, who would win? I'm betting Batman. Alright, now right here, you gotta rev the engine. And you see the little orange bar here, you have to keep the needle within that bar, rev it all the way up to power up whatever you're connected to. You actually do this quite a bit in this game.
I've restored power to the radio antenna.
Great. I'm connecting now. I was just talking to Robin. I think you should too.
Bruce, you need me out there. We can find Scarecrow faster together.
She is now Batman.
What you're working on is more important, Tim.
Can wait
Robin
one
is
night.
Batman.
Let me help.
I've got this under control.
Okay.
How's your hair, dude?
Listen, try checking in once in a while. We're partners, remember?
He just wants to help, you know.
Is the antenna ready?
Yeah, but we're going to need a microwave tower to triangulate Scarecrow's location. There's one at Falcone's shipping in the Cauldron. I've marked it on your map.
Thanks, Oracle.
Alright, so we gotta get to a high point and find this microwave tower. Okay, there it is.
Look at your city. Abandoned in terror by those that fled.
Let's get some more speed here.
By those who had nowhere to
Come
go.
on. Alright. I think this is where we get... Pretty sure this is where we get the new bat suit. Thankfully. Man, it's a grapple boost, I'm telling you. So the grapple boost you get in Batman Arkham City. Obviously it's a lot better then. It's kind of not as great now.
The Batmobile's powering the antenna. I can't use it right now.
Wrong button. Okay.
Scarecrow's men are guarding the antenna. I need to evaluate the threat and plan my attack.
If that happens, this whole operation...
5 soldiers, all armed. If I alert them, they'll kill the hostage. And need to reach a vantage point to draw them outside.
Okay. So right up here. And all you have to do is... Let's select the Batarang.
You kidding me? I can't even look at the guy.
Okay, well,
if I can separate them,
you
they'll
can't be right
easier
there.
to take down.
Okay, there we go. All right, so don't be right there. Be over at either this one or this one over here. And you'll want to... Obviously, it's been a while since I've played this game. But don't worry, I'll get the hang of it.
I'm taking no chances. Got it, boss.
Okay. Okay, so there's 3 still in there, so we got to take out 2 of them. Easy peasy.
There's no way we're screwing this up, you hear me?
Whoa. Alright. No, don't do that. Silent takedown. Where's your buddy at? Okay. Now you hold the right trigger button, R2, LT, or RT for the Xbox users and PlayStation users. Now you can get into these grates. Press B or circle. Then that way, pop out of there and do a silent takedown.
3 more soldiers inside. They think they're safe if they stick together.
New batsuit.
Lucius, I've got a hostage situation. 3 gunmen. I need to take them all out before they can react. Is it ready?
Flexible plates over an MR fluid armor layer. You'll move faster, hit harder, and look scarier while doing so.
Send it, Lucius. Now.
Already airborne, Mr. Wayne.
Here it comes. Alright, let's go get this thing. Suit up. You know, I don't know. It sounds weird without the music, I gotta be honest, but you get to hear every little detail of like the sound effects. It's actually pretty cool.
Well, Mr. Wayne, let me walk you through it. The outer
But
and inner layers
the
of
music
the
does
bodysuit
give it
are
that
made of a titanium dip tri-weave. It's between those layers where things get
epic
interesting.
hero vibe.
Wayne Tech MR fluid hardens in response to impact. With this kind of shock absorption, you'll be able to put more force into your counterattacks. The liquid armor is more flexible than the fibers you're accustomed to as well. You can use that increased maneuverability to take out multiple foes in quick succession. The suit's compatible with the Batmobile's electromagnetic eject mechanism too. You'll fly out of that thing like a bullet from a railgun.
That's another thing with the suit. You get to pop out of the Batmobile and go flying.
Just as fast. Don't worry, Mr. Wayne. That suit can take the G's.
Grapple boost Mark II.
How's it feel, Mr. Wayne?
Alright.
I've activated the AR training program should you want to run diagnostics or just break it in.
Now, we don't have to do these, but you do these for Wayne Tech, which you will upgrade your vehicle, the damage it does on the cannon, new abilities, also your suit, learning new moves, new gadgets, upgrading your suit, combat armor, and ballistics armor. So we definitely need these. So we will run through these real quick. There's 5 of them, but they're not too bad. So we will go ahead and do this one. Now, there's something called a fear takedown, where you can take down 3 to 4 guys with your new suit because you're able to move faster. so you're able to react quicker to take them down if they're shooting or if they're trying to hit you with one of the stun batons. Okay. So all you have to do is sneak up, press Y or triangle, and then X, and then select target, and boom. Alright, where's the... Okay, they're right there. So now for this one, I think all you have to do is glide down to this walkway right here. And let's start on this side with the one guy. Got that guy, this guy, and that guy. Alright, now this one's inside there. So this is 3 or 4. The next one can be kind of tricky. Alright, so for this one, all you're doing is busting through the window. Get that guy and that guy.
Simulation activated.
Alright, last one for this. Now we have 3 guys on the walkway up here. So he's facing that way. So you really shouldn't go after him first. You should wait to get that guy last. So we'll swing over to this vantage point. And he has his back to us right there. And he still has his back to us. So glide down. Uh-oh. Yeah, don't screw up like that. Alright, so that guy does turn around. I didn't see it. So we will try this again. And we'll wait until he gets... Now I'm playing it off like that's what I meant to do. No. I don't think so. I got lucky on that one. Alright, so that is one wing tech done. Now this one is the ejector seat. Alright, so let's do this one. So all you have to do on this one is call the Batmobile, fly down to it, and give it the gas. Alright. And it just shoots you out of there. And you go far too. With this new bat suit, it's so much easier. So much easier. I'm glad you get it so fast in the game. It's so much easier to get around and glide and dive. Just to keep yourself in the air. And done. Alright, that is 2 down. Let's do number 3. Okay, so what else do we have? Grapple boost. Yep, let's do this one.
Simulation activated.
Alright, now all we have to do is stay in the air without touching the ground for 1 minute. Which is not hard at all. Alright, less than 30 seconds to go. Now imagine shooting out a cable out of this, basically, out of this, shooting a cable and then being pulled upwards apparently it's gonna put some G's on you. But what if you let go? I mean, if you let go, you are done for.
Simulation complete.
Alright, so that one's done. Just awesome. New bat suit is so great. Now, I do think there are different skins you can get for Batman in this game. If you've played the other games, there are different versions of the bat suit, different imaginings of it. I'm not sure if you have to buy those or if you earn those somehow. But I know when I first got the game on PlayStation 4, I got it as a pre-order bonus. I got all these different bat suits, and it was pretty cool. And you can get different skins for the Batmobile too. Pretty cool. All right, so for this one, you have to do a counter throw, and to know when you can do that, like that, you have to give it a second. When you see the alert over the enemy's head.
Simulation complete.
But that was pretty easy. So, all right. So one more, and this is going to be taking out armed thugs. So you can roll through this one pretty quick. Okay.
Simulation activated.
There are 3. So one up there, one way over there, and one here by the doors. Okay, so let's take out that guy over there first.
Stay alert, everyone.
Yeah, and I know when I've played this game so much that sneaking around, I get way too brave. Sometimes I'll clear out an area without even stopping after each person.
This is better than my last posting.
Boom, go to sleep.
Simulation complete.
Oh, okay, well. You don't have any rounds of that, just one. Alright, and that is all of them. So now we can finally go over here
one hostage.
and take care of these
Time
guys.
to put this suit to the test.
Alright, so the way you're going to get in there, not through the door, you're going to go through the grate.
The new suit is faster and more mobile. By getting close without being detected, I can get the jump on them, and in the panic, take down all 3 before they know what's hit them.
Doesn't matter where you start, so start with this guy, and this guy, and that guy.
Help me!
Don't punch him, Batman, come on, help him up.
Man, they said you were quick, but I never saw anyone take down 3 armed guys like that. Unbelievable.
You're safe now. I'll send someone to pick you up.
Thank you. You tell me you're gonna find Scarecrow. That son of a bitch needs to be stopped.
Okay, language. Jeez. Alright. Take care of that.
Oracle, I've attached the uplink to the microwave tower.
Perfect. I made an anonymous call to GCPD. They're gonna send someone to pick up the hostage. Come on, connect. Love the suit, by the way. Okay, both towers are fully online.
Time to find Scarecrow.
Alright. So now for this part, all you're going to have to do...
I need to use both antennas to identify the micro and radio wave frequencies across Gotham. If I can find both frequencies at the same location, I'll know where Scarecrow is manufacturing his toxin.
Okay. So you have these two towers, and you just have to move the, I guess, microwaves detector, whatever. I don't know what this is. But anyway, you have different spots that are radioactive. So that's not it. That's not it. And you connect them.
The radio and microwave frequencies
Right
point
there.
to Ace Chemicals. That's where Scarecrow's producing the toxin. Jim, I've traced the fear toxin to Ace Chemicals. That's where we'll find Scarecrow.
Impossible. I've had a team there ever since the evacuation started, just like you asked.
Crane must have bought them off. Or worse.
I'm in the area. I'll round up my guys and head over.
Hold off until I get there, Jim. I'm on my way.
Alright everybody, I'm not going to end the video, but I just want to do a time check. It has been 35 minutes. So I say about 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to end this video and save the rest for the next one. I really don't want to make these videos too long. You know, I know anything above 30 minutes is kind of hard to watch through. But, I mean, as long as it's entertaining, you know, absolutely. You know, 45 minutes, almost an hour, I'll definitely do that. Alright. So... You'll notice something too. I really like just gliding around because the quickest point between, or the fastest way between 2 points is a straight line. So Batmobile, you're having to use the roads as they are. Just easier to glide straight across to your objective. I can talk, right?
Any word from inside?
Nothing. We think there's a skeleton crew left in there, but they're not responding.
You know, this guy needs a day off. He's
If
looking
they're still
pretty
alive,
rough.
I'll find them. They should be able to tell us what Scarecrow's up to.
What the hell?
Come on, let's go! Come on, move! 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 Take cover!
Time to die, old man.
In death, he has nothing left to fear. Keep him away from Ace Chemicals. Your vengeance will come.
Now this guy is the Arkham Knight.
This ends tonight.
Not to spoil anything for you, but you can kind of tell he's like a robotic Batman.
Friend of yours?
Stay here, and I'll go find out.
All right. So now Ace Chemicals, this is where everything starts to get real serious. He has his own army.
Whoever this guy is, he's assembled an army. I need a name.
All right. We've got something here from a Black Ops team operating in Venezuela. They discovered a hidden training facility housing soldiers bearing the same insignia. There's nothing but speculation on their commander, though. The only thing sources agree on is his name. The Arkham Knight.
The Arkham Knight. Hack into their comms. I need to know what they're planning.
Anything else?
There's a crew of Ace Chemicals workers left on site. They'll be able to help us track down Scarecrow and locate his bomb. I need to find them.
Each worker will be carrying a unique ID chip.
If I can access their personnel records, I'll be able to track them.
There's a security terminal in a booth near your location. Try there.
So
there are 5 soldiers, each one armed and dangerous. Before I can access that terminal, I'll need to take them down.
Now,
Scarecrow tells me the reaction is nearly complete. Final evacuation of this facility will begin in T-minus 30 minutes.
okay. So it's militia. There are no more.
Sure looks like it.
What am I trying to say?
Taking people by surprise. Choppers coming over the horizon.
They're no better than the other armed thugs. So treat them the same way you would them. Right now, none of them really have any gear that would detect you yet.
Operation said Batman could be heading this way. Maybe we can have some fun and be the ones who kill him. I'm almost hoping the Bat shows up so we finally see some action.
Okay.
He's waiting around in the rain.
Now this guy's coming this way. Let's get up here.
What's that? Get over here! I found someone! He's injured!
What's your location? What?
Now when you knock someone out, it's always a good idea to leave that area and go someplace else, because they will start to look for you. Can we catch this guy? Oh, dang. Alright.
He's getting away! After him!
Just like that, they saw me.
We lost them! Start checking for men down!
Now, you see how the grates are red right there? When they're on high alert, they will check inside the grates. So, like the other games, it's not just as simple as hiding in the grates anymore. You have to be a lot more tactical. Oh, what happened? And think about how you're going to take down the enemy. Now you do have your smoke bombs. You have the explosive gel you can use. I don't really like using that stuff because it knocks them unconscious. No, it doesn't. It puts them in a daze, kind of where they're stunned, and then you have to go over there and then you have to knock them out. But I just like to sneak around, take them down silently. It takes a little while longer, but especially right now where I don't have the health bar, you'll have an extra bar for your combat health, like punching and stuff like that, when they punch you, and you'll have a ballistics gauge for your armor. So since I don't have that yet, I'll stick to... Well, run, Batman, jeez. Well, let's...
First, I need to investigate the compound.
There we go. I'll show you this real quick. So, left trigger and Y or triangle is the back claw. I like to do that one. You jerk them forward and then a clothesline puts them down. Alright, so we're just about out of time here. So before we do this, let me show you your Wayne Tech. Alright, so we have 10 Wayne Tech points. You have combat, Batmobile weapons, there we go, suit, gadget, skills, and gadget tech. So what I like to do first is I will take care of this. So you got your ballistic armor and your melee armor. I was calling it combat armor. But anyway, so we'll spend 1 point here, 1 point here, 2 more for that, and we will go over here to the Batmobile. All right, so armor level. This is what you want right here. You could go for the afterburner if you want, or this or this. This is ramming charge. You just plow right through the drones. You don't really need that yet. Super eject level. Don't have to worry about that one right now. So let's do that one and that. All right, so that'll take care of those two, and 2 armor slots for melee armor and ballistics. All right, so then you can see up there next to the health bar, you have 2 bars of armor. So that's good. All right, so let's take a look at this computer. Come on.
Let's see if Oracle was right.
All right.
Data connection active. Data decrypting. Someone needs to upgrade their security protocols. Oracle, I've got the ID codes. If I reach a high vantage point, I can use the bat scanner to locate the workers.
Okay, I've marked the tallest structure in the area on your map. Try not to fall.
All right, yeah, we'll go ahead and do this part real quick. Let's get up to the top here. Oh. There we go.
This is perfect. I can release the bat scanner and search for the workers.
All right, so all you're going to do with this is you're going to search for 5 of the Ace Chemical employees.
We have not broken him yet. It will come.
Okay, so there's 1. And your controller will actually vibrate whenever you're close to one of the employees, that their little chip, ID chip.
This is his last night.
One's right here too.
Any idea who the Arkham Knight is? Sounds
That
like the 2 of you
is
might have some history.
4. Oh, there's
I've made a lot of
one
enemies.
right there. And 5.
It worked. There are 5 ID markers showing up within the
All
facility.
right.
Let's hope they're still alive.
And we will start with this one right down here first. Now you have to be careful in this spot too, because there are a lot of tank drones. Whoops, there we go. It's a crouch button. So definitely do not fly and fall down there, otherwise game over. All right, so we will start with this right here. So fear multi-takedown. And do this one. And this one. Now, if you're looking for something else to upgrade, as far as like bat suit, gadgets, or anything like that, I suggest, if it's available, I don't know if it is yet, doing the fear takedown as far as how many you can do at a time. I know right now it's only 3, but I think it goes up to 5, maybe.
Oracle, they've killed one of the workers.
Damn it. We've got to stop them. Listen, I've managed to hack into the militia comms network. You'll be able to listen in on any channel-wide broadcast from now on.
Thanks, Oracle. I found a way to get the Batmobile into the compound. They'll pay for this. All of them.
All right, so now this is where you open the main gates to actually bring in the Batmobile. So there is one of the employees is over that way in that direction, which you will need the Batmobile for. So just by coincidence, by choosing this one first, which I forgot, you do actually need to do this one first.
Gates open. Time to bring in the car.
All right.
Main gates open, get ready. You got $1 billion tank headed straight for you.
We've deployed a Diamondback to the main courtyard, sir. We'll crush it.
Gotta love their optimism. Your 60mm cannon will penetrate these heavily armored units, but it'll take a few direct hits to destroy them.
Okay. Now I think this is what he was calling the Diamondback. Those do take a couple of hits. And not only that, they have more armor, but they can fire 3 shots at once.
Sir, he punched through the
So it's a
armor,
little
just like you
more
said.
difficult to dodge, but it's not too hard.
Keep non-essential radio chatter to a minimum. I'll be listening. You are listening, aren't you, Batman? Then listen to this. To all embedded units in Gotham, Operation Savior has begun. Each one of you has a role. Each of you knows your role. So move out of this damn city and lock it down. I want our hands wrapped tight around Gotham's throat within the hour.
Yeah, so also it's kind of fun just to drive around in tank mode and just take out any of the thugs you come across because they touch the back car and they get electrocuted. It's pretty cool. So here's one of the employees right here. Use the riot suppression for that. Alright, so let's get out. There we go. Alright. And there he is right there. So we will walk around the side over here and go through this door.
Thank God you're here.
Now we are actually able to save this guy, so that's good.
Keep your guns trained on it. If even looks like he's planning to leave that room, open fire. Oh, and avoid the bat symbol. It's a little trick. It's where his armor's the strongest. Aim for the weak spots at the shoulders first, then coordinate fire at the points where the plates meet.
Please.
You say something?
Leave him out of this.
Always defending the weak and the helpless. That's what I like about you. Predictable. And that's why we're gonna win. We know your move before you do. We know how you think!
Do you know what I'm thinking right now?
Of course. You're thinking, who the hell is this guy?
No. I'm just trying to decide which one of you I'm going to take out first.
And just so we're both on the same page here, I fully intend to kill you. But first, we're gonna make you suffer. We have the target.
Alright, so pretty big hint. Obviously, this guy is someone that Batman knows in a big way, so... Alright, so on this part, all you have to do is take control of the Batmobile, and you can go for the Arkham Knight first, but it really doesn't matter, because he'll just... like it didn't even affect him, so... All you have to do... You hit that guy with the riot cannon, and he goes flying through the window. So, really cool thing about this game is you can use your environment a lot more with certain moves. Like when they're blue, X and A or square and X on PlayStation controller. You can use the walls, you can use hanging lights, stuff like that. Pretty cool, like electrical boxes, he'll rip it off the wall and smash them with it.
They were gonna kill us both.
Alright, so let's rescue this guy.
You're safe now.
Alright, so that is 2 down. 3 more to go.
He was...
Stay calm and tell me what you know.
They've been running the plant for hours. They brought in trucks, weapons, soldiers, shipments of hazardous materials. They knew exactly what they were doing.
He's producing his toxin on a massive scale.
It's bad. Real bad. We're talking about a gas cloud that could cover the entire eastern seaboard.
Where do I find Scarecrow?
I got no idea. All I know is he's moving ahead with his plan. And he's got a whole freaking army backing him up. We're screwed, Batman.
I'll stop him. But first I'm getting you out of here. Wait by the Batmobile.
We got this, man. We got this.
Have you found Scarecrow?
Not yet. It's worse than I thought.
How much worse can it be?
He's building a bomb big enough to cover the entire East Coast in fear toxin. Take your men and get out of here.
Big fear toxin
Head to
cloud.
GCPD and lock it down. Keep everyone inside.
I'll get my
Kind of like a big fart cloud.
I'm going nowhere. You bring anyone you find to me.
Big fart cloud. Well,
Jim,
let's go with that.
It's too dangerous.
You'll stop him. I know you will.
All right. So now we got that, and this guy's gonna get in the trunk. Just toss you in there, like a roller coaster ride. All right. What? Okay, don't do that. All right. Obviously, I don't play this game when I'm not actually recording, so I get the controls mixed up.
Hold tight. I'll get you to Commissioner Gordon.
All right. So 2 down, 3 to go. Whenever you rescue one of the Ace Chemical employees, you have to take them back out to the bridge.
There'll be no city to save.
Okay, so take them back out here.
Great work. I knew you wouldn't let us down.
We're not done yet, Jim. I'm going back
Not
for the others.
Yet. Whoa, what? Okay, alright. Chill. Jeez. Do that yet? Okay, no. Let's see here. Trying to think what... Okay, so... There are 3 more that way. But you need to get across over there, okay? So to do that, there is a platform up here with a control to control that ramp. So all you gotta do is grapple up here, take out these guys real quick. Who wants it? Who wants it? Oh, that guy slapped me. You don't slap Batman. What is wrong with you? That is crazy. I may have to enhance that audio because it was a literal slap. Just a slapping noise. Wow. Okay. I didn't even counter that. Okay. Yeah, and these ninjas remind me of the ones from Arkham City. The Ra's al Ghul's Demon Clan or whatever it was. Gee. Alright. So we got that taken care of. Anybody else wants it? No? Okay. Alright, so then you have to use the crane, and all you gotta do is line it up with the edge here. Turn the camera back. What? No. No. Okay. Do not do what I'm doing. Okay. There we go. Alright, good job. Alright, so as long as it's semi-close to the edge there, you can, yeah. Line it up enough to get the Batmobile to hop right over it. And over onto the other side. Alright. So really no need for a boost or anything, but we're going to use it anyway.
All remaining units, final evacuation and team up. Riddler forces engaged in the loading bay.
lot of you fellers over here. Let's take care of the big dogs first. Get smacked with a... Whoop. Okay, so there's a pretty cool thing right there. If you're good enough, and if you can line it up, or maybe just get lucky enough, you can actually let them destroy each other. Pretty great example right there. Didn't even have to touch that Diamondback. Alright. Now, we need to go through here. There's an elevator right there. So we have to get through there. We will pull this pipe off. And now we have to go up in here. Can we get a fear takedown? There we go. Alright. This guy, this guy, and this guy. Alright. Smack you with a pipe. Alright. So now that we got that out of the way with, the only thing you really have to do in here is use your explosive gel right here on this wall. Okay. No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Now detonate. No. Detonate. There you go. Why didn't it detonate that one? What? Did it glitch? Yes, it glitched. It didn't even put it on there. Okay. All right. Now, once you're done with that, hop down in here, and there will be a lever right.
That's 2 dead workers now.
Oh.
I should have stopped this.
And there's the 3rd worker. Unfortunately, we were too late to save him. So, let's see. Detective mode might help. Alright.
Batman, look. I've been talking with Robin. I really think you should consider letting him help you. You're up against an entire army.
She's right. We're a team. This city needs both of us.
I can handle it, Robin. I've told you what you have to do. Now do it.
This can wait.
No, it can't. You know what's at stake. I need you to stay focused, or things will get worse. Much worse.
You shouldn't be so hard on Tim. He only wants to help.
Don't let your feelings for him cloud your judgment.
You think I want him out there in harm's way?
Okay, so go ahead and blow that floor. We'll do that while
If
she's
Robin
talking.
can't save those people, the
And
fallout
here
will
we
be
go.
every bit as dangerous as Scarecrow's bomb.
Okay, now that they're done, open this control panel. And we will need to take control of the Batmobile again, and we're going to have to open those doors down there. So, all you have to do, blow that open. Okay, there you go. Why is it glitching out? Okay. So, if you do this too fast, sometimes it does glitch out a little bit. Just keep trying, because unfortunately, if there's things like objects or debris on the ground, if you fire the power winch and the Batmobile is on it, it'll glitch out like that and disconnect you. So, it's just weird. Okay. Okay, so what just happened is I thought the game was glitching. The game was not glitching, my brain was glitching. Okay, so when you're at this part, I had to restart from the previous checkpoint, so there is going to be a cut in this, but before this. So I was in the Batmobile, remote, and I had shot through the breakable wall, okay, with the cannon, and then I attached the power winch, pulled back, and broke that pipe, which was, there was over here a pipe you have to get under that was putting out steam, so you had to do that in order to pass through there. But I thought I was glitching out and couldn't leave the Batmobile remote because it wasn't letting me. So I was hitting B, I was pressing start. Right down there in the right lower hand corner, it says exit remote control, LB. So that's my bad. And yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I've played this game. I'm not playing it when I'm not recording, so.
That's 3 dead now. These animals are going to pay.
We'll stop them. We always do, right?
Alright, that's 3 lost, and we've found 4, so there's only 1 more left. So once we get down here, we're going to open this control panel. And yet again, we're going to take control of the Batmobile. And in fact, you could probably go ahead and get out and go into the Batmobile from here. You'll have to get back out anyway, but it's really up to you. Okay, so now that he's done, break open that wall, and we're going to raise the elevator manually. So you can see it down there, it's coming up. Alright, so once you get to the top, get out of the Batmobile and run over to the elevator. So this is how we're gonna, dummy, get down there. Okay. This is how we're gonna raise and lower the elevator. And down we go. That should be good. All right. All right, so there is our last Ace Chemical employee. Now he is still alive, so we are not going to let him join the 3 that we lost. All right, this whole area is pretty straightforward. You just follow the path. We're going to go through this grate right here. Okay. Right, so fear takedown. We have these 3 guys right here. There's the Ace Chemical guy. There we go. All right. 2 and 3. Ah, so there's ninjas in here too. Boom. Uh-oh. Okay, so the guys in white are, they are medics. So they will revive the guys you knock out, so pay attention to that. Boom, headbutt. Alright. Where's he at? There he is.
It's okay. You're safe.
You're too late. We're both already dead. You know about the bomb he's building, right?
Where is he?
I heard him saying he was in the central mixing chamber. You know what that means.
He's getting ready to release his toxin.
I've seen what that stuff does to people. If that gas gets out there, it's gonna be chaos.
I won't let that happen. I'm getting you out of here. Get to the elevator.
Alright, so we gotta escort this guy out. And then back to the
I've rescued the
bridge.
2nd worker. I'm coming to you.
What about Scarecrow?
He's in the central mixing chamber. As soon as the technicians are safe, I'm going after him.
Is it as bad as it sounds?
Worse, Jim.
It is.
But I'll stop him. You have my word.
Okay. Now, yeah, we got to get this guy back to the surface and to the bridge. So back to the Batmobile. Take it back up.
How are you doing that? Who cares? I'm just happy to be getting out of here.
Alright. Now, before we get him back to safety, we're gonna have to take care of a little bit of business. So that is apparently the helicopter that the Dark Knight, Arkham Knight was in.
Alfred. I saw, Sam. Initial scans indicate that
Now, my biggest tip is to use the drones you have here to charge up your missiles. And also try your best to avoid the Arkham Knight himself. But unfortunately, missiles are not charging up fast enough. Alright, so the main thing to use, where's he at? There he is. Main thing to use is your Vulcan cannons. He does have a health bar up there in the top right. You can try to use the cannon. It's kind of difficult to land a hit with that until he's kind of close like that. And when he fires his missiles, do your best to use your machine gun to get those. There we go.
It's gonna make this so much more interesting.
Now, there's another thing too. You can also upgrade the way you thrust dodge. I'm not really sure on the term for that. But make sure you are using that, otherwise he is destroying me right now. There we go. Alright, so the helicopter is down, but of course it was being remotely controlled. Just like you said, wish he could be there.
Oracle. Scarecrow is preparing the bomb in a central mixing chamber. I need a way in, and
So now all you gotta do is go over here. Obviously you cannot get up there. So park it and then run over here, push the button.
Guess not.
Right over here. And get back in. Alright. So now all of the Ace Chemical Factory employees are safe.
Forces have murdered the other
Not
workers.
all, but the two that actually survived.
Take them back to GCPD, but be careful, Jim.
So now all we have to do is take care of the
I'm going to show
Scarecrow.
Crane what happens when he messes with my city. Oracle, I need that route to Scarecrow. We're running out of time.
You're not gonna like this. There's only one entrance, and it's been sealed from the inside.
What about the service tunnel?
It runs behind the main wall of the facility. I've sent you the location.
That's
What are
where
you
we're
going
going.
to do?
Improvise.
Okay, so all you have to do here is just shoot the wall. Now, I do apologize if I'm kind of tripping over my words tonight, but it is late. The kids are at grandma's. Me and my wife spent some time together, and I figure, you know, why not do some gameplay, record some videos and everything. So yeah, I am tired. It's been a long day. Okay, so now the best way to get in there. You can go that way, but really the best way to do it, I've never made it this way. You might be able to, but me, go this way. All right. So now there's no need to use your boosts, obviously, but you have to get it just right, the angle. Alright, so let's get back across. line it up a bit better this time. Start from right here. Ah, there we go. Alright. So now that we're in here, there's going to be 2 Diamondbacks down here. And since we're on a slope, they shouldn't be able to hit you unless you're close like that. Alright.
Batman, I think I found a weakness in those drone tanks. I'll investigate and report back to you.
The soldiers are covered by that sentry gun. I'll have to take them out quickly to avoid detection.
Or you could just take out the gun first and then take them out. You don't always have to do what Batman says. Alright, so just don't get caught in the red light, basically. Okay, because that's how it's sensing things around it. Okay, so just drop. Let's go this way.
He is one man. We are thousands. He is good. We are better. Huh. You really did go to the briefings.
So let's destroy this.
I've been waiting years for a shot at that.
And then sneaky. Boom. So you can do it either way. It doesn't really matter. Take them out first or take out the sentry gun.
We made it back to the precinct. God knows how. There are tanks everywhere. The bastards must have been planning this for weeks.
Dig in and do what you can, Jim. I'll deal with them as soon as I've stopped the explosion.
We're all counting on you, Batman. We'll get through this. I know we will.
We will. Just like they say, though, it gets worse before it gets better, so. In this game, Batman really gets put through the paces. You know, in this part, all you gotta do is kick some butt. And like I said, I love how you can use your environment, just like this thing right here. Watch. Oh. You go night-night, buddy. Oh, I didn't realize they had guns. Okay. So I take out. Nope. I need to take out those guys. Make sure they don't. Oh crap! All right. And done. Alright, so there's nothing else you have to do except for open this door.
He's not bluffing, Bruce. I guess now we know why he evacuated the city.
He needed control of the plant. Only Ace Chemicals has the facilities to build a bomb of this size.
The fallout will be huge.
We played right into his hands. He didn't care if everyone ran.
He knew that no one would be able to
Unfortunately. That's how it always is with these villains. Okay, so now there are a lot of the militia in this area. Now what they're doing is they're getting the chemical ready. Okay, where am I? Okay. They're getting the chemical ready to disperse throughout the city. So this isn't timed or anything like that, but all you have to do is take out the guys that are getting, like this guy over here, he's getting the chemical.
I need to stop the chemicals being loaded into the mixing chain there.
Right now he's carrying the chemical away.
I can focus on stopping the
Okay,
explosion.
so you want to try and take him out if you can while they're by themselves. That's what you're gonna have to do. Oh, there we go. Literally pressed the wrong button. Okay. Now that's that guy, and there should be one right there.
Blast radius is at 23 miles and rising.
Don't stop working. If you're loading the reactants, hurry it up.
Take this guy out. Okay, so 5 left.
Tube loaded.
Let's go ahead. Oh, see now. Came out real fast and grapple away. Alright, now, right here. You have to be careful. There's a sentry gun here and 2 over there. You don't need to go over that way, so it doesn't really matter. Just worry about this one over here. Because that's where they're getting the chemical from. They're taking it over there. So you can glide down if you want.
Need I remind you that we are on a tight schedule here. Gotham is going to pay what its savior did to me.
Have them see you, of course. I'm pretty much screwed here. Now we should be good. So let's take this guy out. No.
Blast radius is at 31
Okay.
miles and rising.
I was too close to the sentry gun when I pressed Y.
Doesn't matter. Get those chemicals loaded and there's nothing you can do.
And there's that guy.
Just did another 2.
Maybe. Yes, he is. Alright, 1 guy left.
You each have been
2 guys
given a
left.
task. Complete that task, and
Help if I
pray
can
that
count.
you will not experience my fear toxin firsthand.
So like I said, you really don't have to do this super fast,
Can run
but
all they like, but they will
I've
not
never taken my time with it, so I don't know if you are way too slow that, you know, it would give you a game over or whatever, but okay, so now all we have to do is go into the main area right here. Let's see. And we're out.
Alfred.
Oh, thank God. When the explosion...
And I took a nap too. Yeah.
It's okay, Alfred. I
Also,
managed to
the
reduce
Joker's
the blast
back.
radius and
In
prevented
my
the
mind.
toxin from spreading into the city.
But what about Scarecrow?
Am I crazy?
Or this Arkham
Yeah.
Knight character? They've got
I
tanks,
think I am.
missiles. Their forces are all over Gotham.
Crane got away. I was exposed to his toxin.
Good Lord, are you all right? Remember what happened at the asylum?
It's okay. I had a bad reaction. But it's over now.
I've really got to hand it to Scarecrow. I've never been a fan of his concoctions up till now, but this batch, it's...
I gotta say, Mark Hamill is the perfect voice for the Joker. I mean, no one else in any other animated series or movie had a better Joker voice, better Joker laugh.
See, I said you wouldn't
Perfect.
I need to speak to you. Sure. What is it?
All right, so that is going to be it for this video, you guys. It's gone on a little bit longer than I wanted to, but that's okay. As long as you all enjoy it. So, if you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Also, comments and questions in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're not already, and hit that bell notification to be notified of any and all future videos that I upload. And that's it. So until the next one, I will see you guys later.